Hello everybody and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon of Farewell to Arms. In the previous episode we had a good little time as Paradox and we're doing the same yet again. We're having a really good time as Paradox recently. I don't know if you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, but I have been really enjoying it and we got the night shovel there. Here we go. Ooh, don't forget, where is he? Apparently I've got to speak to Winchester. Thank you, Apache. He's been reminding me for like 3 weeks and I keep forgetting. There you go. I did it. Look at me go. I'm actually unlocking items. So I've had that unlocked for ages. I finished his challenge, which is perfect 3 Winchester challenges. I've had that for ages and just never got around to using it. And actually we started out with the Vindicator, which is a custom gun, and the Ruby Bracelet, which we do have improved. So honestly, not a terrible pull. And the Vindicator, if I remember correctly, is pretty fucking good. I can't exactly remember what tier it is. Maybe it says in the Ammonomicon, but I remember it's a pretty good gun. Let's have a little look-see. Vindicator, my sword. Wielded by the famous lawmaker Waxilum. Oh, okay. Features 2 special haze killer rounds in its cylinder. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what that means. I think I have used this one before, but this is a pretty good gun by my recollection. As you can see, it's killing things in 2 shots, which is very good. I'm not exactly sure what it means by haze killer, and I'm not exactly sure how to know when I have those shots equipped or whatever, or when they hit. I have really no idea. But either way, happy. More ammo for that thing. Another thing I definitely want to talk about, so you guys may have heard me in previous episodes as of late talking about a mod that is coming to the channel soon, hopefully, which is basically an ultra hard mode for the game where it adds a bunch of new, well, it adds new bullet patterns and attacks to every single enemy and boss in the game. Now, I cannot tell as to when the date of this will be finished. I can't even promise it will get finished, but right now it's in development, and so far development's going well. I can't spoil too much about it because it's still behind the scenes and still a work in progress, but I will have you know, I did try. He's finished the first floor in its entirety, apart from some balancing. And I tried it today. He gave me a copy to have a try. My diggity god. My diggity god. It's a lot harder. So there was one enemy that was a little unbalanced, but I'm not gonna talk about that because that will end up being fixed and changed. But my god, it's so much harder. I think I played. So the mod is balanced, or at least created, in turbo mode, meaning that its best playing experience is in turbo mode. It can be played in normal, but for the full difficulty, for the full experience, you play it in turbo, which is exactly what I did. I did try it in normal, and it was still hard in normal, but not as hard, obviously. So I tried it in turbo, and oh my god, was it difficult. I played the first floor. As I said, it's only the first floor that's done so far. Well, it's done fully at least. So I played the first floor I think 5 times. I died twice. No. I died twice on the first floor, and I died once to the boss as well. Yeah, I died. I was playing as the Marine, and I died 3 times in 5 runs on the first floor. It is very, very, very difficult. And not only that, the bosses are a lot more difficult as well. Now, nothing apart from bullet patterns has changed. The enemies, well, I say apart from bullet patterns, the enemies are sometimes faster. These globulons are a lot faster, and that sort of stuff. But there isn't any extra HP or anything like that. All enemies have the same HP they normally have. It's not anything like that. But yeah, it was crazy. I absolutely loved it though. I thought it was really, really enjoyable to play the game again through like that. And I can't wait to see how it lines up when all floors are done, because I imagine it's going to keep the relative scaling of Gungeon, where the first floor is going to be the easiest floor, and it is going to get progressively harder, even though all of it's harder sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm imagining it's going to keep that relative sort of train of how the content goes, and I'm really excited for that. So I'm super excited to see how future floors pan out and how difficult they end up being. And I'm really hoping actually, it's going to be something that takes me quite a few runs to actually win on. I'm hoping that it's going to be something that it feels like I'm relearning the game again, that it feels like I'm back at the very beginning trying to relearn everything, and I'm super, super excited for that, honestly. I really am. So we have 68 and another key. I'm actually going to be a bit risky-bisky. I'm going to open both our brown chests, because they can give us some good stuff. We've got the clear guanstone, which isn't terrible with this gun, but in general it's not great. And we'll open up this one as well. We've got the little bomber. Little bomber isn't bad. We'll see if we can open the secret room here. Sadly, no. Let's even get one here, maybe. I did that a bit wrong there. Want to be doing that, don't I? So, no secret room there. We'll try here. And we'll try here. Sadly, no secret room for us. And we'll head down to the oubliette. But yeah, it was insane how much more difficult it was. And yeah, I'm just really, really looking forward to seeing that mod build up and how it comes along, because it was really, really fun to relearn the game and have it actually be difficult again. Like, honestly, as you guys probably know by now, the game's kind of a breeze to me. Like, there are certain aspects of it that are difficult. Mainly it's due to luck and, like, if I get ammo drops and things like that. And, of course, I do still get hit. Especially in rooms like this. Wow. Or apparently not. But yeah, it was really, really fun, and I really hope that you guys are gonna like it as much as I do, because once it's fully released, once it's fully ready and like every floor's done, which could be another month from now, we'll see. He's done bits, so as I understand it, he's completely finished the first floor apart from some balancing. He's almost finished the oubliette, and he's done some second floor bosses as well. So he said it'll be done in around a month from now. I can't guarantee that's going to be the case, but if it is, I'll be starting that series, and it will take over this series completely. I'll be playing that as the new series. Now, I know for many of you that will be maybe a little disappointing, because it'll be a completely different and PC modding exclusive Gungeon experience, and I know some of you would prefer me to just play the vanilla as I'm doing right now, but I think for the sake of not only highlighting the mod but increasing vastly my enjoyment of the game, because at the minute I still enjoy the game, I still really enjoy the game. But it is definitely stale when I'm winning all my runs and the game isn't really a challenge anymore. It's nice trying to build up a streak, but yeah, it's one of those things where I've won the game so many times now that it's like, it's kind of a little bit trivial, and I get on with the game and just sort of go through the motions with it, if you know what I mean. And I just enjoy getting cool combinations and things like that, but usually I don't particularly worry about winning the game, because usually it's going to happen. Oh wait, this is really good. We got the line piece. We got the line piece shooter. The line piece shooter is like the best one. Alright, we've got a chest there. Because the line piece is the one that does the explosion, so we'll be getting extra explosions here. Now this is annoying. Yeah, I knew I was going to get hit there because that guy was just being a pain in the ass. Can you please stop? We got him. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So what I did there is I rolled into that enemy with the enhanced ruby bracelet as it spawned and insta-killed it because I had the buff on me. I didn't even think of that as a possibility, so that was kind of cool to happen. Unfortunately, there we got kind of a shit one. We do have an extra chest there. Yeah, and I think it'll be, although it'll be something that's, like I said, is very different from the normal game, and some people might not like that as much, I do think it's going to be a fun experience, and I do think a lot of people will enjoy it as well. I think it's going to be cool seeing me battle against Gungeon's hard mode, and I really do wish Gungeon had a hard mode, like, built into it, or at least a harder mode than what turbo mode is. So I'm really, really happy to see that a modder has taken it upon himself to take on the task, and not only that, he's doing a brilliant job of it. Now, if any of you actually do want to see some of the progress of this man's work, you can actually go into the Enter the Gungeon Discord and go into the modding channel. He has actually posted some GIFs of various boss patterns and enemy patterns in there that you can go and take a look at, so it's not like it's all hidden away from the public. But a lot of the first floor enemies and a few of the bosses aren't currently visible to anyone. By the way, I have to say, I don't know if he's watching this now. He might be, but I fought 2 of the bosses. I didn't fight the Trigger Twins, but I fought the Bullet King and the Gatling Gull. The Gatling Gull was so enjoyable, so enjoyable. Like, honestly, that, like, I think the Bullet King is balanced really well as well. Like, there's no dissing on that. He's done a great job of that. I think the bosses he's put especially a lot of effort into. But, whoopsie, that was bad. But the Gatling Gull is perfectly balanced. It's so much more difficult, but it sticks to all of its normal themes. It doesn't go off-key with any of its attacks. It just makes all of its attacks more advanced and harder, and I really like that. He's done a really good job of just enhancing what it already was and making it more difficult without taking too much of a venture from what the character is, what the boss is, sorry, and like how it works. Singularity is pretty nice there. So I'm really happy with that, and I really enjoyed the fight. Like, when you guys see it, just you wait. It's so interesting of a fight, and it's so cool to come across. It's just going to be nice, like, relearning and discovering some of the new cooler boss patterns. Like, so even some of the enemies, like, for example, this is one I know I can tell you about because he put a gif of this up on the Discord. The book, so the little booklet guys that you can fight against, the little red booklets you can find on multiple floors, including the first floor. One of its attacks, one of its new ones, it summons a sword made of bullets that he swings in the air, and it spawns like a wave of new bullets that like come towards you, like a big old wave of bullets, and it just looks so cool, like a big old slashing sword swipe cleave. It looks so good. And there's multiple ones like that, like the wizard guys that like throw the shapes at you. Now, they not only throw shapes at you, which, by the way, they come at you a lot faster and they're bigger and there's more of them, but also, when he teleports away, he leaves multiple different like squares and triangles at his teleport location for quite a long time. Kind of the same way that the, oh, Q bullets is nice. Oh, that's white one's turn. Okay. Kind of the way, like, the mushrooms on this floor leave spores, like a trail of spores behind them when they use their attack. They kind of do that, and you get this sort of effect where it actually blocks off a section of the room and makes it a bit harder. So I really liked that, and there was a few other enemies that I thought were really interesting as well. And yeah, I just think it's going to be such a cool experience, and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it as a new series. I'm going to think it's pretty good. Wait, does the white Gunstone not have any synergistic properties with the thingy gun, the Tetram gun? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Oh no, it does. So we got 2 Tetris abilities now. Nice. And we got a glass Gunstone. I wonder if that does anything for it. I don't think it does though. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what enemies like that are like. Who we got here? The man himself. I'm going to fire a grenade launcher at you. By the way, if you're wondering why I haven't been using my Singularity, Singularity works very funky with explosives. If you fire an explosive at it, it just knocks the Singularity really far. It's literally not how Singularities work at all, but you know how Gungeon be. It makes up its own rules. I don't mind. It's fine. There you go, this guy's taken out. With 2 bullets left, so we'll pick up the ammo for that. And we got a free key as well, and the flare gun, which I probably won't use, but thank you nonetheless. We found a gun muncher, it might fit nicely in there, and there's one right on cue. Yeah, I'm not going to be using little bomber too much here, so I'll put the flare gun in with little bomber. And see if we get anything DCer out of there that I'll enjoy a little more. Not really. Not really. I'm going to blank in this room. I was thinking maybe that was thinking that I should have destroyed that chest on the last one, so checked if it was giving us junk or something, but I forgot now. It's been and gone. But yeah, there's going to be a nice bit of extra damage coming from this thing with two of the Gunstones helping us out firing more bullets. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I haven't really got any cool synergies with this gun yet, so I'm happy to have a double synergy going on, especially when we fire a line piece like that early on. It's just annoying that they don't trigger very often. I wish it fired him a little more regularly. Ah, well, it's fine. We'll get on with it. We'll keep going. And we got ourselves a blue chest. Singularity. I don't actually know how that happened there, but I managed to somehow miss with the singularity and just hit the wall. Definitely not my intention. There you go. Good, good, good. Give me my next chest, please. I don't know why I opted to go for the guy that was further away first, but I did, and of course this guy did a terrible attack for being close to me. Luckily this thing has a decent amount of knockback and another key. Wowie game, you are being generous today. You are being generous today. Lots of keys. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit strange for you guys when that series starts, because you're gonna be seeing me die. Probably multiple times per episode. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes us an episode to get past the first floor. Like, it's very possible that I end up trying like 3 or 4 times to beat the first floor. It really depends, though, on the guns that you get. Like, one of the times I did beat the boss and everything, I got the hexagon starting as Paradox. So it wasn't actually too bad at all. But if you're starting with just your pistol and nothing else, then the shit really hits the fan, especially if you were starting as, like, the pilot. I was maybe thinking of suggesting to him just to make it even harder. Ooh, backup gun, nice one. I was maybe thinking of a suggestion to make it even a little bit harder. It's just make all the enemies have a tiny bit, like 10% more HP, because that won't make them overly more difficult. But what it will do is throw off people's muscle memory for how fast things die with most guns. So, as an avid Gungeon player, and most other people will agree with this, as a Gungeon player, you can kind of get a good semblance, especially with starting weapons and weapons you get quite commonly, for how long certain enemies take to kill, like how many bullets they take to kill on certain floors, especially the first floor. So I was thinking maybe if he added 10% more HP to all the enemies, it would just knock everyone's like, sort of, what's the best word for it? Everyone's, like, memory of patterns and things like that and how long things take. Just, it would knock it off just that little bit and make it a little harder. And I think that would kind of be a good idea. Oh, we got the Evolver, yes. As you guys know, it's one of my S tier ranked weapons. I love this thing. It's really, really good. Getting there. We'll just use the grenade launcher again. This thing's tried and true. It's been going well. Let's see what we got here. Got this guy. Ooh, how did I not get hit there? Did my Glomstone stop that? Because definitely seems like I should have been hit there. But as you can see, unfortunately, the bloody thing's been carried off into space. I'm not a fan of the baby that he's created, being situated where it's situated right now. Also, the screen shake is rather difficult to deal with right now. For the most part, we're actually hitting with both grenades if we can bounce them correctly. It's difficult to, albeit. It's difficult. But it is working. Depends how close he is to us. There we go, we got him. Not a bad fight. Do like backup gun. I think backup gun works really well with some weapons and not so well with others. There's one of my trashiest tier items. No thank you. Right. Let's make our way down. 2 keys going into the next floor as well. I think we're just going to level up Evolver. Evolver's such a beautiful gun. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go with that. As you guys saw in the guns tier list, I put this in S tier ranking. I think this thing is brilliant. A few people said I may have overranked this, but in my opinion, this thing on all of its levels is good. Like, the first level is the only one that's like a bit meh, but even then it's decent. It's not terrible. It kills relatively quickly. And then all the rest of the levels on this gun are really, really good in my opinion. Right, I'm going to do that because I don't want to deal here. There you go. Just roll into him. Get him with a roll. Come here, yo. Lovely. We're just filling this thing up over and over again. I should have really filled up that though, shouldn't I? Oh no, that thing's fine. That thing's fine. But yeah, and the sponge gun's really good. Oh, I spawned an enemy. I didn't even see that there. Spawned a grenade on me. Ah! Don't you do it. More ammo. Wow. And we got the skull spitter there, and we got the doggo. Might buy the skull spitter. Skull spitter's kind of nice. And the thing is as well, as you can see, leveled up really fast. There is certain things that devolve it. Wow, game. Do you want to give me any more ammo? What is going on here? What is going on? Now, I am definitely curious with the difficulty mod of how certain rooms like this with a lot of different enemies start to pan out. Because I noticed that the main problem in terms of balance on the first floor with the really big rooms, you had kind of trouble when there were so many enemies. Wow, how much coolness do we have right now? Duct tape. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Duct tape is good. Although we don't really have particularly good weapons for it right now. Definitely good to see it's there. Right. You're done. And we'll be leveling up this gun after this kill, I think. Yeah, I thought so. We've actually got a map man there as well. So yeah, I might buy oh shit. Oh my god, I fucked that up. I might buy myself duct tape and just kind of save it for a rainy day sort of thing. I don't want to save it too long because I tend to like to get as much usage out of it as I can. But maybe I could duct tape. Do I have any guns with a lot of ammo? I'm kind of thinking maybe duct tape this to the max level of that. That'd maybe be kind of good. Although I'm not 100% sure on that idea. I'm not 100% sold on it so far. Oh! That was a bit cheesy, that was, game. That was a bit cheesy. You just had to do it, didn't you? Let's make our way back down. We've almost got enough for it now. I think it was like 106, wasn't it? Well worth the asking cost. Well worth. Wow. Rooms like that just make me laugh. So we'll open that. Ooh, a radiated lead's very nice. And we've got a synergy with it too. Don't actually know what synergy that is. Just drop it and pick it back up. Strangely, if you open your map, it doesn't show you the synergy anymore, which is kind of annoying. Natural selection. Levels up faster. Okay, that's not particularly good considering we've already got it to nearly max rank, but can't hurt. Literally saved us one kill. Probably about one. Where you at, boy? So yeah, this is definitely the thing I want to duct tape, but I don't know what to. This is kind of tempting considering we've got cool synergies going on with it, but at the same time, it's not got enough ammo, nor is it more like powerful enough to make it to like warrant it. Oh damn it! I stood in the mushroom. I don't even see what spawned there. Die, boy. There you go. Get that guy first. Get him poisoned at least. You might die from the poison. No, apparently not. Oh, shit. He blended in. He was covered in bricks. Couldn't see a thing. Right. So we'll open up this. Now that's a shout. We could go with the glaive and duct tape that with it. Well, this guy could give us something really good to duct tape. Yes, he did. You beast. You beast of a man. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Right. He gave us one of the best duct tape weapons there is. Literally. I mean, we could have bought Mega Doubter with it and that would have worked. But basically, we take this here. Oh, we found a... What a way to find a secret room. So we take that here and we duct tape that to this. And now... And it only uses one ammo each time. Also, look at this find. Look at this sweet-ass find. No, it wasn't. It wasn't really a sweet-ass find, but still. So yeah, now Demon Head is amazing and we never have to actually use Demon Head. What did you take? Oh, Singularity, you bastard. I should have picked that up. Sorry. I didn't even think about that. But wowee, do we have a cool little thing going on here. So yeah, Demon Head, because it's got such a long charge up, is a perfect beam weapon to be duct tape. Because most of the time, it's going to be enough ammo for whatever gun you're wanting to use it with, and you're really never going to end up actually firing Demon Head, sorry, because the charge up time is so long. It's the perfect duct tape weapon. Now, there is a few ones out there that are just as good, but this one's my favourite. And honestly, I'm pretty happy that we got the boomerang there. Because not only do we have a synergy with it, but yeah, I would have traded that for thingy anyways. Ooh, Crave the Glaive. I don't know how that works. I've never had this synergy, I don't think, apart from with Gunslinger. So let's have a little look, shall we? Let's have a little look, shall we? Enter the Gungeon. Kruller's Glaive. Right, if only the website would load. The glaive. Where the hell is it? Is it? Let's just go with boomerang then, shall we? Boomerang? There we go, boomerang. If the player has the Kruller glaive, the glaive will try and hit every enemy in the room before returning, similar to the boomerang. That's the synergy that makes it hit every enemy in the room. I see now. So that synergy alone makes the glaive much better because it stuns just like the boomerang. Honestly, we won't be using that too much, but the boomerang is still a nice find nonetheless. Because we can do this. When any enemy we aren't currently shooting at, we can stun. And of course, this thing is a one-hit or two-hit kill against most enemies. It's so good. It's so very good. Look at it go. And also the boomerang's just amazing. It recharges so quick. Another key. This game, right now, is just licking my bum. It's absolutely kissing it. It loves me for some reason. I don't know why, but it really does. The SAA, an unlikely contender. An unlikely contender for used guns this run. Like, I don't know what, maybe Scattershot would be really good right now. The only thing with Boomerang is it does what it just did there. Sometimes it gets stuck on a wall and then doesn't do anything. Sometimes, not all the time. Right, take him out. Excuse me, sir. Okay, most of these are actually dying in one when I think they're going to die in two. That guy homed on the wrong one. Yeah, so these do have a slight amount of homing. You'll notice the kind of curve towards enemies. Not specifically home, it's more just like it curves towards them. Oh, really? I got hit by that? Bullshit. You see what I mean there? I just used the boomerang and it just got stuck against a wall. Come on now, you've got to be dead after that. Really? Okay, we got him. So I actually learned that apparently the way that the octopus guys, the way that they split apart, they actually the two copies always move away, and the one that isn't a copy always stands still. So just look for the one that stands still. Sometimes in the heat of the moment you can forget that tip and it doesn't actually work too well. But a lot of the time, if you can remember it, if you can keep that in the back of your mind when you fight those guys, it makes it a lot easier to go straight for the source, go straight for the guy that's the problem. Boom. I forgot we have poison immunity. Got that head. And more ammo comes our way. Because, I don't know, we just have like the highest coolness ever or something. Keep it going. Look at that. Cleaned a room out without even seeing the last enemy. We got one of you. You could be kind of spicy. You could be pretty useful. We will see. This is just a room where you just fire Hail Mary across the entire room, don't you? And just see what happens. And then get hit. It is annoying that it doesn't break the fire rate cap, but I suppose we can't ask for the world from this thing, can we? It went from 150 ammo to 650 without having to ever reload. So, pretty nice. Pretty good deal, to be fair. And yet again, more ammo. What item you got for us? Sunglasses. Bit of extra coolness, to be fair. We've already got a hell of a lot, apparently, even though we don't have any. But the game seems to think we have a lot, so we might as well take it. And we do have an extra room down here, which is the shop, I think? Yeah, we haven't been to the shop yet, have we? Kind of surprised I didn't notice that until right now. Haven't been to the shop at all. God damn it, Apache. With the hard rooms. No, this room isn't actually that hard. It just looks very daunting. We've got Stone Dome and Obsidian Grunstone. Unfortunately, we can't take either of those. So now this room gets harder the more times you traverse it. Because the bricks get closer to the middle. It's kind of cool, though. I like that noise. Right, let's fight the boss. Are you ready? Okay, now this one's easy because we don't even have to aim. Just focus on our dodging. And although this is a very heightened form of this weapon because it's got unlimited ammo and no reload, you guys can see why I call this thing S tier. Look at the damage it's doing. It's too good, man. It's too good. Also, our Grunstones are absolutely killing it right now. Like, every single bullet that makes me fear into using a blank, the game's like, no, no, no. Oh, shit. Mirror Grunstone. We picked it up last time that crashed our game. Let's drop it. I don't know where it went, but I dropped it. Somewhere. Hopefully that shouldn't bug out our game too much. So last time, my game just froze when I went down to bullet hell. And Apache kindly checked my my error log for me and found out that it looks to be that the Mirror Grunstone, whichever mod that's from, no hate to any creator, but you may want to take a little look at your code or something to do with interactions with other Grunstones maybe. I don't exactly know how it's working. But either way, it spawns the Grunstone like you saw, but it gets caught and doesn't move. And upon moving down to bullet hell, it crashed. And I think I picked it up on the forge. If I'd have kept it then and moved down to this floor, the game would have crashed then as well. So it's one of them sort of situations where you just gotta like deal with it. This thing would be really good with rocket-powered bullets, thinking about it. One more. There we go. Good, good, good. And yeah, coolness is working for us right now. This is a really good room for Boomerang. We pretty much cover the whole room. I do feel like the aim assist on this gun's a little off. Sometimes it just, yeah, like that look. It just doesn't aim where I want it to. I don't know if that's because of the slower bullet speed or what. Got him. That's the boss already. Can't that happen on speedruns more often, please? Oh, my god, that was so bad. So stupid. Alright, what we got? One of you. Oh, you died in one hit. That's beautiful. Like, I'm pretty sure they get damage reduction when they do a dodge roll, because he got hit more times than enough to die there, and then just didn't. Stop moving. Stop right there, criminal scum. Good, good, good. Got him. Right, let's find our shop, shall we? Okay, it stuns the block. Did not know that was possible. You see what I mean there? That enemy was stood completely still. I was aiming directly at him, and the aim assist just didn't lock on. Jolter. Has a synergy with demon heads. Not that we'll be using it. I wonder if it changes demon head at all. It's always good as well because you get the visual of like the demon head. And you should never use it. You just get to hold the demon head. Which is a cool looking gun, so don't mind about that. Did you see that dodging skill right there? What the hell? How did I even manage that? Who knows? Dodging of the gods right there. Come on now, dude. Oh, he just got hammered to fuck. He got destroyed. A hammer just brought down the fury of 1,000 men on the top of his head. So unfortunately, he does get hanged on the Lord of Death if he doesn't spawn in fully. No thank you, no thank you. There you go. Move on past that. Where's our shoppy? Ow, that was immediately horrible. I feel like I'm going to take hefty damage here. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just kind of a bag of dicks. There you are. You don't have anything for me. Thank you. I could take the full metal jacket, I suppose. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I should have probably taken it towards the end of this floor, but it's fine. I won't get hit. Not I. My Guanstones will save me. Oh, hello. Wow, them things die in one hit. We should probably just go straight for our boss, actually. Thinking about it. Jolt time. Gotcha. Yeah, let's just go straight for our boss, because we don't have a key. So there's not much point doing much more here. And this thing's going to be fine for this. Use the boomerang, not that it'll actually do anything to this guy. Okay, these are kind of annoying. There's no point ever using blanks though, because our blanks get used automatically. So we might as well try and do that risky dodge that looks like we might need to use a blank, because yeah. The only thing is, it's very reactionary to use a blank. Very reactionary. Also, that was pretty good timing by the sunglasses there. He's done the same move again. Can you not, sir? Damn it. He's both my blanks. Yeah, there's definitely faster boss killers for the dragon. I'm not going to bother with these guys at all. We've almost got him. There you go. No point in using a blank or trying to shoot them when we knew for a fact they were going to die. This probably won't be the best for what's it's called? The heart, but we'll see how it does anyways. It's not going to be terrible, I don't think. Gotta remember right now we're sitting with absolutely no damage upgrades as well. Like, honestly, in Gungeon, it's kind of rare to not get any damage upgrades. Kind of rare. Most of the time you get at least one. And we don't have any. I mean, we have backup gun that counts with some weapons, but this weapon it certainly doesn't. Will be helpful in bullet hell though, because there is going to be certain rooms where enemies spawn behind us and such, so kind of happy to have it. There you go. And we should hopefully get an ammo drop pretty early into bullet hell. That'll make this a little more viable to carry us through to the boss and all that jazz. It really depends on whether this does the whole glitch where it gets so below its original ammo threshold and just stops working sort of thing, because that really annoys me. I swear that never happens to me on PlayStation, but it happens to me on PC all the time. It's a bit of an odd one. Bit of an odd one. Either way, we're hopefully going to go down to bullet hell without a crash or freeze here. We shall see. We shall see. There we go. We made it down to this floor. No hiccups, no issues. Now, Boomerang, for those of you that don't know, so I actually ranked Boomerang really high on my items list. And a few people pointed out that it was quite high. I actually ranked Boomerang really highly, mainly because it's super, super useful on bullet health. Because the enemies have high enough health that it recharges very, very quickly. Like, very, very quickly. So you can basically use it every single room. Sometimes every single wave of every single room. So this doesn't bode well. Can you two die? Ow. Got him. Okay, before that guy fires. And yeah, it's really good for shot grubs and a lot of enemies that fire bullets that really fuck up the entire room. Go this way. So this room's a good example. I don't think my boomerang actually hit anything there. I think it skated by them accidentally. Good, good, good. We need some ammo pretty desperately now. Of course, we're probably not going to get the ammo we want. Now that we really, really need it. Oh, damn, there's another wave. Good, good. Oh, that enemy has no fucking refractory period. It just fucking went for it. Good, good, good. Back to that fair shot missed the travesty. This is another one where we can just do this. Burn the witch. Yeah, gonna run out of ammo pretty soon here. This is another great room for this. So now we can skip past the annoying enemies and just go for them guys. Very, very useful. If you can open a room with it, it's gonna be a massive help. Bit of HP there, lovely. Not what we need though, definitely need ammo more than HP right now. Ah, sadly that went the wrong way, so that's probably not going to hit these guys. Yeah, sometimes the boomerang, like I said, its AI is a bit funky. It doesn't exactly do what you'd think it would want it, like what you'd want it to do. Like that, it just went for that ice cube for like absolutely no reason, then returned to me. I think you just got to be careful using it in certain parts of rooms and on certain enemies. That's what fucks it up. But this one's perfect. This one got every single enemy just fine without any issue. Oh, hello. I did not see you there. Good, good. Definitely going to run out of ammo in the next, like, 5 or 6 rooms. Another thing we can do with this, actually, is, if we can get it right, throw the boomerang. Damn it, I only used it on one enemy. I was hoping to use it on this guy. Ooh, that's a kind of a tactic, actually. I've just kind of realised something. Okay, so I'm going to try this in the next room. So... we charge it up, thank you for the ammo, yes. So we charge up the ruby bracelet. Make sure it's charged up. Charge it up. Then we walk into the next room. We boomerang. Then we roll into an enemy. Ah, damn it, it didn't work the way I thought it would. So what happened in that last room is we instantly charged our boomerang back to full. And I think that's because of the damage done by the roll being so exponentially high that it instantly recharged it, but that may have been like a one-time or enemy-specific thing. Because that had been a really cool way of doing this, actually. I think this is going to lead back around to there, so I'm going to go this way. But yeah, we should be fine to fight the boss with this amazing little combo here. Oh my god. Apache. You bastard. Oh my god. He said there's more evil rooms than this as well. But that isn't even a very evil one. That's like the most tame one of the 3 that he made. I think it's 3, he said. Well, like, why'd the boomerang just not go for any enemies there? It's clearly an enemy right in front of your face. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It must be something to do with duct tape, but the homing on this weapon, like the aim assist, is way off sometimes. It's way off. Got him. What are you doing there, little fella? Oh, now this is an annoying room. So we'll do that and deal with it easily. Hey. I did not give you opportunity to come back to life, dude. That didn't kill it? What the fuck? I was really hoping it would. That was the crux of my plan, dude. Watch this one for size. Boom! Insta-kill that bad boy. This is a dangerous one to do it on. I probably shouldn't. He is jammed after all. Got him. Thank you. And we're on our last little stretch here. Sadly, we did not get the rooms we were looking for here. This is a really annoying room. This is one of the most frustrating rooms in Bullet Hell. Just because the next wave of the little pitchfork guys spawns before the previous wave is fully dead. So you end up with 6 of them on the field at once. And that can be a real pain in the ass. They fire so fast. Right, let's go this way. This is probably the wrong way. I'm going to be annoyed if it isn't now, but this is probably the wrong way. Got him. Yeah, kills that guy in 1 hit. Yeah, I think I'm just going to teleport out and try the other way. I might be wrong in doing this. I think it's this way. Oh, actually Boomerang just saved my life there. Oh, I got hit anyways. But there was a guy behind me that I didn't see when I walked into the room. Oh no. He's caught it. Trying to throw it back in my face. Yeah, this way seems more likely to be the correct way, and I think it is. You see there, look? I mean, it went for the right enemy by the end of it anyways, but that's still annoying. Right, I'm gonna let you two deal like that. That's not it. Come on now. The bloody bastards, aren't they? Good, good, good. And this should be the boss. Yes, I was right. Right. Shouldn't have too big of a problem against this guy now. Just do what we've been doing before. Keep fighting the good fight. Using our little dragon blobber. A demon dragon. Oh, shit. And we'll be good to go. It's been a while since we've had a really fun duct tape, so I'm very happy to have one. By the way, can we just talk about the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure, I can't say exactly, but we've been, like, getting, like, every master round, pretty much every run. I think there was one run recently where I missed it, but like, we've been getting all the master rounds, like, the lead god, pretty much every time. Like, I've been pretty proud of myself with that. I've definitely, like, got the bosses down. Like, Cannon Balrog and High Priestess were two of my, like, biggest lead god killers. And now it's just like, what the hell's going on with my Glomstone? My Glomstone's just blocking so many shots right now. It's brilliant. He's almost done. He's almost done. There we go. We got him. Should have more than enough ammo to do this last phase. But yeah, I've been pretty proud of myself, my Gungeon play, being able to get quite a lot of lead gods here. And here we go. Don't know why I just stood there for that. Don't have any blanks. Don't have any blanks. I was like, use the blank. Oh, wait. Alright, he's not moving, so he's an easy target. I'm taking damage here, but I'm kind of just not caring because I have so much HP. There you go. Another win. Yep. That hard mode can't come any sooner. I'm really looking forward to it. It also has, like, triple challenge mode built into it. And double turbo and all enemies jammed as additional challenges. And there is talk of a few other features that he's mentioned that I won't go into yet in case we don't end up being in the final thing. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's a nice little Gungeon. Nice little Gungeon. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. We'll hopefully get yet another win on the list and further our save file even more. Maybe sometime soon we'll get our Winchester challenges, not the Winchester challenges, sorry, our Frightful challenges done. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys in the next one.